And the president's very eager to sit down and explain whatever is responsive to the questions that the Office of Special. Very eager.
I'm going to guess he's going to be a little less eager this morning about today's breaking story because it comes from Meet the Press Now, and it features a stunning assessment of Trump's war on the people who offend him from none other than his former attorney, Ty Cobb, once a trusted aide-de-camp.
Another shakeup on the president's legal team. The White House announced Wednesday that Trump's attorney, Ty Cobb, seen here in 1999, would be leaving at the end of May.
No collusion.
You may recall that it was less than 2 months ago that Trump attacked the New York Times for reporting he was unhappy with his legal team. Since this tweet where he writes, quote, "I'm very happy with my lawyers, John Dowd, Ty Cobb, and Jay Sekulow. 2 out of 3 are gone." So what's with the turnover?
As the old song goes, to know him is to leave him. So our featured brutal Trump takedown today comes from his former attorney, Ty Cobb. It's going to have Trump chewing the fat over Cobb's comparison, to the Nazi crackdown on witticism or comedians, his comparison to Putin's terrific sense of humor, and his thoughts on a presidential crimes commission post-Trump's tenure. How Swalwellian of him. Well, since his resignation, Ty Cobb has become an outlier critic of Trump's authoritarian agenda from the perspective of a Trump insider. Now, before we show you his no-holds-barred Trump rant, let's see another side of Ty Cobb, thanks to Stephen Cole. Okay, so recently on Meet the Press Now, Ty Cobb thrashed Trump in a mosh pit of comparative truth. Hey, let's jump in for a little head-banging good time as Ty Cobb lays out Trump's return to 1939, Germany's love of satire, the war he's waging on the people who offend him, and Project 2025 author and now FCC chairman Brendan Carr's utter abandonment of the U.S. Constitution. They are stunning words that encapsulate the current state of affairs. So let's watch Ty Cobb and our featured clip step up to the plate and swing for the fences.
Well, I think, Kristen, that it's evocative of what we've seen throughout history. I mean, in 1939, Dr. Goebbels, at Hitler's instruction, removed 5 comedians, or witticisms, as they were called at the time, from the airways in Germany, and for criticizing or making fun of the government in a satire way. Putin, when he took over in the early 2000s, one of the first things he did was systematically silence critical media outlets, and independent TV channels were bought out or shut down. Trump is waging war on people who offend him. He's all about vengeance. And sadly, his subordinates, like one of the Project 2025 authors, Brandon Carr of the FCC, are following in line. And, perhaps the Presidential Crimes Commission that Representative Swalwell called for recently can consider this at the end of this administration. But these people are, abandoning our constitutional rights and our constitutional freedoms. Even Senator Loomis today, by saying, she doesn't feel like enforcing the First Amendment at this point, despite having, liked it when it suited her. That's a violation of her oath of office, where she takes an oath to preserve and protect the Constitution. So I think this is really tragic. And I think, as Carr said yesterday, there will be more shoes to drop. I think we can count on that. This will be 3.5 more years of vengeance.
Man, Ty Cobb's looking more and more like my old friend, the late, great voiceover actor Gene McGarr. But like Gene, Cobb's voice cuts through the din of hypocrisy and pious posturing. You know what else cuts through the din of hypocrisy and pious posturing? Comedy.